for the rain-dependent grain-producing areas. The first significant harvest of grain is expected to enter the market in August 2023. Mr. Speaker, we also have some short-term measures to address the food security situation. The government has taken the long-term, sustainable approach of resolving the cost of living predicament by subsidizing production instead of consumption. However, there are a number of immediate interventions that are aimed as short-term solutions to the high cost of living and at the same time build momentum for the long-term approach. Key to this, Mr. Speaker, is the fertilizer subsidy program. During the 2022-23 short rain season, the government availed 3.1 million bags of fertilizer worth Kenya shillings 3.5 billion to improve farmers' uptake and agricultural yields. In the current long rain season, the government has launched the enhanced e-voucher fertilizer subsidy program, through which it has availed 6 million 50 kilogram bags of subsidized fertilizer worth Kenya shillings 15 billion, retailing at a cost of Kenya shillings 3,500 per bag, down from the market price of 6,500 per bag, representing a subsidy of Kenya shillings 3,000 per bag for fertilizer. To date, Mr. Speaker, 2,246,000 e-vouchers have been issued to registered farmers. As at 22nd April 2023, 28 counties were participating in the maize and coffee value chains. The total digitally registered farmers in these counties was 2,332,000 farmers. In these counties, 1,960,000 50 kilogram bags of fertilizers have been bought, and by a total of 271,684 farmers. Subsidized fertilizer for tea and coffee farmers has also been organized under the same program. And Mr. Speaker, again, I'll table some data or statistics on how this fertilizer has been distributed across the counties. Mr. Speaker, another intervention from the government is the provision of duty waivers on food imports. To bridge the food stocks deficit and stabilize the high food commodity prices, the government has granted duty waiver for importation of 1.4 million metric tons of white maize, 600,000 metric tons of rice, 500,000 metric tons of yellow maize, largely to be used for production of animal feed, 200,000 metric tons of soya beans, 300 metric tons of soybean meal, 1,600 metric tons of assorted protein concentrate, and 40,000 metric tons of feed additives, effective from 1st February to 6th of August 2023. Mr. Speaker, you will note that this program is being put in place to end before the Kenyan farmers' harvest season begins. Mr. Speaker, the duty-free maize imports will temporarily reduce the high cost of maize and flour for consumer benefit in the short term. However, the cost of food will be dictated by supply and demand, which is the key focus of the Kenya Kwanza government. Mr. Speaker, we will also engage in active post-harvest management programs, because it is estimated that Kenyan farmers lose about 30% of their crops. So we will put more effort in this particular area. We will also support the farmers in ensuring that we also deal with enhanced pest control and aflatoxin efforts to eliminate the danger of our foods being contaminated. We also intend to promote drought-tolerant crops. Mr. Speaker, in the current year, over 250 metric tons of assorted drought-tolerant seeds valued at Kenya shillings 50 million have been distributed in Embu, Meru, Makueni, Machakos, Tharaka Nithi, Murang'a, Nyeri, Siaya, and Busia counties. These being basic seeds, it is expected that farmers will multiply and redistribute the seeds in their localities, thus addressing the challenge of seed access and food insecurity. Mr. Speaker, we also have quite a number of other government programs in collaboration with the county governments. These are programs that support crop and livestock insurance, the National Value Chain Support Program, small-scale irrigation programs, value addition programs, Kenya Cereals Enhancement Programs, Kenya Climate Smart Support Programs, just to name a few that are designed to help the farmers.